everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're Dos Cavazos, and we are finally here, the finale of Steins Gate. This has been such a fun show to watch. For the first 5 or 6, 7, 8, who knows how many episodes, it was probably the most confusing show to watch. But then as it kept on building and building and building and getting more and more complex, and there's just so many different things that made you question, like what you originally thought, and then that whatever you thought for us got disproven. It's just been so fun to watch. And now it seems as though we might have a happy ending, which is something I never anticipated for the show.
Yeah, this show has had one of the absolute best payoffs from like point zero to ending. It's like you really had to kind of go through the ringer of the show, like kind of like drudge it out at first to get to like where you are now, and it's really been worth it. Like these last 3 episodes especially, it's like you going through the confusion has been worth it to get to the point we are now. So I understand why so many people were saying like, oh, I almost gave up on this show at the beginning, and then it's like once I finally got through it, it became one of my favorites. I totally get that. This definitely was the type of show that was up our alley, so I'm thankful for all the recommendations for it. It's really been a treat.
It's honestly
been a joy.
One of my, as for completed animes, like animes
Loved
that
it.
don't have anything like after it, like another season or it's still ongoing, it's probably one of my favorites. Kind of up there with Full Metal,
I love
in my
that
opinion.
like intellectual type, you know, theorizing stuff like that.
I like things
really
that make you
enjoy
question that.
Yeah.
Now, getting into what's actually going on right here, like I think, or we kind of speculated, I should say, that Okabe is going to have to find some sort of way to make Makise look like she died to the first Okabe from the first episode that walked up on her body. At least that's what we took from that, but Daru and Mayuri were confused by that too, so I mean, I feel like that's what they're going for right here.
Right, and then we kind of have like a thing going on where we're not sure. I think it has to be with the second Okabe too. You think it's just the first, so I guess we're going to kind of figure that out. Like,
is there going to be 3 Okabes in that room?
Yeah, like does he have to convince the second that
the third Okabe ran up on the second Okabe to talk to Makise? I'm so glad that this show, like, even though it felt like, you know, Makise was gonna die 2 episodes ago, and it felt like it, but it didn't feel like it at the same time, because this show had been so good at giving you twists and turns, it didn't feel like it would wrap up something 2 episodes before the finale and then just have it like a nice neat little bow on it. It felt like there was gonna be more shock factor, and definitely there was, and I'm just really excited to see what this last episode has in store for us.
Keep the past for all intents and purposes where it is. Deceive yourself in every last detail.
So yeah, maybe it is just the first one then.
We do this right. The future as I know it will alter enough so that I'll never have needed to come here in the first place.
Oh, you just disappear?
Of course, the flip side to that equation is if we screw this up, I'm basically stuck here for good. Bitter expat stewing in coulda-beens.
But she won't remember that she did it then.
Yeah, but they're gonna figure this out.
Too cliche to fate for you.
You don't know what happened to you in another life.
Maybe Uncle Okabe told her.
You were under the wing of Hoin Kyoma, whose name among those in the know resonates with visions of topsy-turvydom and inverted status quos.
Watch us never freaking find out who her mom is.
Let the world tremble!
Still has to be Ferris, in my opinion. Because, I mean, it could just be a rando, but, like, would it be as satisfying if it was a rando? Like,
it would make more
Ferris
sense.
is the one, you know?
Yeah.
It's Ferris. Watch it be Molika. Same color hair.
Very random.
It's like she finds love finally. They text in like a chat or something like that in a game.
I'm in harem. Isn't that an anime thing?
I don't know.
Alright, challenge in the comments on Patreon and maybe YouTube one day. Other anime like this, because we like it. You know, this kind of theme. Like the stuff where you have to kind of figure it out as you go. I love that.
Doesn't give you all the answers right away.
Even if maybe it's not for reactions, maybe just for on our own. Let us know. I really enjoy this. Like a lot. Kind of reminds me of like ReZero we're watching right now. It's kind of similar-ish.
Yeah, you have to try and figure like piece it through, you know?
I had my hands on you not a fortnight ago, I'm sure of it.
Fortnite!
I saw a llama.
That was that weird llama.
Not a bad line. Might have had more oomph if you hadn't followed it with, oh crap.
What's the holdup, guys? The longer we leave the time machine parked on the roof, the likelier it is that someone's gonna notice it's there.
The thinking man statue fell.
The glow stick saber? You stopping off at a rave on the way?
I require the fake blood cleverly hidden in its tip.
Oh, weird. Oh, I get it. Is that gonna substitute for the pool of gore you found her in?
Exactly.
You have to convince Makise to lay down there.
Right. Or make a freaking doll looking thing. Dress up Mayuri as her.
Oh, cosplay?
Ultimate cosplay.
Play a dead Makise. Watch you cosplay as a dead Makise.
I'm going terrified.
Hey, Ocarine,
His laugh.
did Kurisu, like, sit in this chair over here sometimes? Maybe
Aw.
even a lot?
I suppose so.
I can totally remember her sitting here.
The memories.
When she was excited, she'd get all serious. Sometimes I'd have a hard time following her. The two of you used to argue all the time.
Because they love each other.
It's because she's actually a force ghost.
A superstar like Makise Kurisu wouldn't slum it in a cave like this.
Oh, yeah, that would be kind of strange. Maybe I just dreamed it or something.
Now that I see Amane, she looks just like Daru.
Steiner.
Yeah, well, that wouldn't exactly surprise me. By that I mean it's not a superpower. Everyone has it. When world lines break off, deep down we all remember how things used to be.
Is that why we have deja vu?
Makes perfect sense to me that Mayuri would have some memories of Kurisu. We're here, that is, Mayuri's here because Kurisu made the ultimate sacrifice.
This would be random, but what if it was Mayuri as the mother? It wouldn't be.
Very weird. Daru, what are you doing?
Promise to be careful,
Stop.
okay? And promise to come back.
Don't you worry.
Miss Amane,
She's gonna ask who the mom
if
is.
it's really true that I'm your old man or whatever, then, who's
Tell
your
us.
mom?
Tell us, please.
Don't worry, it's a pleasant surprise.
No! You bitch!
Pleasant. You sound like Makise's dad.
You tell us now!
It's Ferris. It has to be Ferris.
It's Ferris. I mean, the other girl is Mayuri.
I know. I mean, who knows? What they develop into?
That'd be random and weird. It's Ferris.
She said pleasant surprise.
Not sure how this all fits together. Clearly the first order of business is to prevent Mayuri from getting her paws on that metal Upa.
Yeah, because he had it.
Yeah.
And the time travel thesis will burn to cinders.
That Upa, like,
Wait,
stopped
does this
him?
Okabe give it to Mayuri?
Bingo.
Mayuri.
Wait, did he have to have it or he didn't have to have it?
The guy.
Right, but...
Wait, hold on.
Ah, cool!
Oh yeah, is it rare?
Nuh-uh, I don't think so, but he's super cute anyway.
Done. On to the next.
Okay, so not the metal one.
Okay. Because the metal has something to do with the metal detector,
Well,
right?
he had it, and that was like the random thing. Yeah, it set it off, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Kurisu.
Have we met before?
Oh my gosh. Stick to the mission.
I don't think I know you, do I?
Kurisu.
Look, whoever... What is your trauma?
Can you just take the thesis out?
I've come here to save your life.
Oh. Man, we don't have time for doo-doo-doo. Get this shit going.
Explain what you mean.
Okay, that had to have been like intentional and not just like him
Right.
freezing in the moment.
We only had one chance at this, so.
Living my way through a portrayal of past me is awkward.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So he was trying to be his past self. I get it. So is his other past self
That's
not
the
going
green
to
one.
show up then?
Kurisu found the Upa? Of course. Since that little fellow's made of your garden variety plastic, the time travel thesis will go up in smoke en route to Russia. Next phase, deflect her homicidal maniac of a father and render Makise unconscious.
The taser. So he's gonna tase her and put the blood under her. So he's not even gonna give her the option.
The blood's dried up.
Oh, fuck!
Spin it. Spin it.
Okabe, you fool! You can't seal a viscous fluid up for heaven knows how long and expect it not to congeal.
Can you cut yourself? I'd cut myself.
That was a lot of blood. Kill the dead.
Doctor! Who the hell are you? Who am I, he asks. Anarchy incarnate, sir. The name is Hoey Kilma.
I hope that's not your idea of intimidation. Wait, you're the damn heckler from the conference. The two of you were in on this together. Well, my boy, you succeeded beautifully.
Pull out the knife, okay. This time you're equipped with a taser.
You're just a washed up, spineless coward!
He let himself get stabbed? But where? Not a vital organ. Right? Please? But he wanted himself to get stabbed for
I
the
don't
blood,
know. He
right?
said he wanted something in this room. I don't think... Maybe he thought that wasn't gonna happen.
You provoked me.
Stay calm.
Okay, no.
Bite the bullet. Just a little more.
Maybe, like, he thought of this?
He's gonna run.
Okay.
But
the thesis is
because
gonna
he-
like not have the. He doesn't have the metal
Yeah.
thing, so it's not gonna get anywhere. Okay, blood's coming down. That's what we needed. But can he heal
he's
himself?
I mean, you're gonna have to freaking go on that time machine and he's gonna taser.
Yeah.
I came here to save your life.
Okay. Is
Amane needs to get
Amane's
her
gotta
ass
come help,
down
right?
there, yeah.
I mean, he like got stabbed
Now
in
I'm
the
kind of
stomach.
fucking worried that Okabe's not gonna survive this shit. He's gonna bleed out.
Oh
I'm
my
like
God.
kind of fucking worried now.
Please no. Is he gonna get the bullet out?
Bullet. He's got stabbed.
Oh, what's going on with me? Bullet.
Is he gonna like pull out blood?
Because you gotta make it real. Oh my gosh!
Is he gonna survive? Oh my gosh.
No!
I think we've got it.
But you gotta get out of there now.
Oh, Kurisu.
That's a lot of blood.
I'm fucking worried.
Okay, please, like, have future healing shit or something.
Please. We have to be absolutely sure.
Look, you're just gonna have to take it on faith. We don't have time. I've gotta get you out of here.
Just wait.
Like, to see his other self.
I'm fucking worried that like he's gonna fucking bleed out in this little bit of time.
Best of luck. You'll need it.
Oh my
The
gosh.
next 3 weeks are gonna be the hardest 3
Only been
weeks of
3
your life.
weeks.
Go back to the future and freaking I got stabbed in the freaking past.
There are no words to describe how stupid that was.
Stupid, perhaps, but it worked.
Can we go to the
Only
hospital?
stop the bleeding superficially. Get to a hospital the minute you're
Okay.
back.
So they did something to stop the bleeding, so that's good.
Yeah.
Much as I might like to, I'm afraid I can't stick around. So let me get a thank you out now while I can.
She's disappearing.
It's been a trip.
No!
All right, now let's just make sure Okabe lives.
Please!
Okay.
Okay,
it's like-
no, it's okay.
Yeah.
Because they would have been like crying at a funeral. This is like hot
Yeah.
flowers in the hospital to get well. He's okay. He went to the hospital. Oh no! No, he's fine. He's fine. He's freaking fine!
Call me a crackpot if it helps you
Okay.
sleep at night, but mankind's future was riding on that thesis.
Oh, yes, he's watching.
Sorry, kid, your pal
You
went
sir,
on
an
his
agent?
merry way not 2 minutes ago. Oh, yeah, Magnus. This is our brand new part-timer.
That's funny.
Beats me. He put the last one in a box. Says 008 will show up in 7 years.
Aww.
May be hard to believe, but trust me when I say I have it on very good authority.
That what we're calling the voice in your head?
You're the reason they show up, actually.
Good lucky in about 6 years and 3 months.
Bittersweet though it is, sometimes just knowing I'm not the only one who sees things as I do is enough.
Come on, run into her somewhere. Tell me she stayed here after the whole thing with her father.
It's you.
Oh,
She remembers?
she remembers?
I've
Well,
been
she-
looking everywhere for you.
The one who tased me and got stabbed by my dad.
So we meet again, Christina.
Knock it off with that crap. My name's not Christina, and I'm sure as hell not your assistant.
That came from a memory.
Good to have you back, assistant of mine. Christina, aka Kurisu.
Oh,
Perhaps the universe can't justifiably be called infinite,
the pin.
but the possibilities within it, different story altogether.
So they got to be together?
Yes. I'm assuming. I'm gonna take that as a yes. So, poetic ending for this series. I'm glad that Okabe didn't die. I went into the episode thinking that it wasn't gonna happen. Got a little nervous there when he got freaking stabbed. And I was like, is this part of his plan or not? But then obviously it ended up working out. But we didn't get the answer for freaking Amane's mother, which I'm just gonna assume in my
know.
head is Ferris.
I think so. It just makes sense. Yeah, it was a really good ending. I thought it was going to be so much darker than it was. I'm so glad that it was like a happy ending, and it kind of went along their thing like maybe all these world lines just are parts of each other in a sense.
Well, she remembered.
You know?
Like,
Yeah.
when all he had to do was say that, and he's like, I'm not Christina, I'm not your assistant type
Yeah.
of thing. That came from a spark of a memory. That
Right.
wasn't just because it came out of nowhere.
Yeah, so I don't know, it's just so exciting. This was such a good show. Like we've
loved
said
it.
before, one of our favorites we've watched. It was just really awesome to piece everything together and just for everything to come together at the end. It was very satisfying, you know?
It was a very happy ending, and that's what I loved about it too, is that like it had all the elements from like the mystery to the confusion to like the plot twists. When you thought things were gonna go bad, they turned up on their head a little bit, and then vice versa as well. And then just to end it all here with that kind of poeticness of them all being there together at the end, and even like Moeka working in the shop with freaking Braun,
Yeah.
and then he was the one who had recruited her for CERN originally. So it was all just very fitting, and I really loved it. I still had some questions I feel like didn't get answered, like this
Right.
weird stuff with Mayuri and that weird little plane and
Yeah.
whatnot. That little reference to Okabe when he was a kid, and like, you know, seeing like, you know, it was almost like a D-mail going on here, and then obviously what I mentioned about Daru's wife, or not wife, but I guess baby mama.
Yeah.
We don't know if they're together.
Maybe
but,
it's just like different world lines could have been things that we'll never know about or
Yeah.
something, you know?
or maybe they go into zero,
Right.
like in the prequel series. Regardless, I don't think that those answers really needed to be answered. You know, those questions of mine, I should say, needed to be answered, because I felt the story in and of itself was very, very complete, even without those like references or going back to like those subtle references they had throughout the series.
Because the main story was wrapped up,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and it's like we got the solution to the problem, and now they're gonna go on living their lives. All right, well, if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can stay notified for our future videos.
And if you want to watch all of our full-length reaction to this entire series, we uploaded it on our Patreon. The link's down in the description below.
All right, we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.